You get in the passenger side, still in your work clothes, let out a long sigh that only I know. You lean your head against a cold glass, watching the city lights as we drive past. We don't need to talk, we just need the motion. A silent promise, a shared devotion to getting through another 24, for a life that we're not even sure we're looking for. As long as we're moving in this metal shell, I can handle this temporary hell. You and me and the lines on the pavement, this beat up car is our only statement. Remember talking about our future last week. The words came out but our prospects look bleak. You traced a heart on the foggy window pane, a little bit of sunshine in the pouring rain. We're just two kids with secondhand ambition, trying to make a life out of this tough condition. But your hand on my shoulder makes me feel brave for all the stupid little sacrifices that we made. As long as we're moving in this metal shell, I can handle this temporary hell. You and me and the lines on the pavement, this beat up car is our only statement. Is this what growing up is supposed to feel like? A tired conversation under a highway light. You just looked at me and you took my hand, said at least we're lost in the same land. As long as we're moving in this metal shell, I can handle this temporary hell. You and me and the lines on the pavement, this beat up car is our only statement. A steady grip, the gauges climb. Yeah, I'm taking back what's mine. Street lights blur into a solid streak. Don't have to think, don't have to speak, just the engine's answer low and deep. Promises the old me couldn't keep.
My knuckles are pale on the steering wheel, the solid feeling, this is what is real. Leaving all the static in the dust, a simple action, a matter of trust.
Yeah, I'm pushing the red line, feel the floor shake. Every single chance is mine to take. No review glances, no foot on the brake. I decide the whole path I make.
This forward motion is the only rule. Watch me now, I'm keeping my cool. Yeah, I decide the path I make. Ooh, 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 ooh. I decide the path I make.
The highway opens, a concrete sea. All the headlights are falling back from me. They follow patterns, they follow lines. I'm busy breaking all of the
They
design.
play it safe, they stick to the code. I'm carrying a much lighter load. No extra weight, no one to impress, just the raw feeling of success.
Yeah, I'm pushing the red line, feel the floor shake. Every single chance is mine to take. No review glances, no foot on the brake. I decide the whole path I make.
This forward motion is the only rule. Watch me now, I'm keeping my cool. Yeah, I decide path I make. I decide the path that I make.
It ain't about the place I'm going, it's about the steady focus showing. This deep vibration is the only proof. I am the engine, I am the truth. No destination, no finish line ahead. Just the words that I once said.
I'll do it my way, and that's the creed.
Remember that old highway, cracked and worn. We were chasing something since the day we were born. You had your hand resting on the center dash, daring the whole world move too fast. There was a tension in the air I couldn't place. Just the look of total focus on your face. Even back then I knew it was a threat. A feeling like that you never can forget. When my own hands start shaking on the wheel, you're the only pressure that feels real. When the engine's screaming and I'm losing ground, you're the only anchor that I've ever found. This whole damn city could just fall apart, but you're the steady beat inside my tired heart. Yeah, you keep me going, you keep me right here. You burn away the static and the fear. Time passes by, but nothing really changed. The parts of me you occupy are still arranged around the way you talk, the way you stand, the accidental brush of your hand. It's a chemical reaction, a physical need, a dangerous and wild, relentless seed. I see you in the crowd and everything goes numb. I knew this was the fallout, I knew it would come. When my own hands start shaking on the wheel, you're the only pressure that feels real. When the engine's screaming and I'm losing ground, you're the only anchor that I've ever found. This whole damn city could just fall apart, but you're the steady beat inside my tired heart. Yeah, you keep me going, you keep me right here. You burn away the static and the fear. This is more than a memory, it's a wire in my head, connects to every single word you ever said. They call it an obsession, I call it the truth. The violent, perfect feeling of my youth, and I can't let it go. 'Cause if I let you slip, there's nothing left to hold. There's nothing left to grip. I'm passing that old water tower, rust and paint. The promises we made feel kind of faint.
We climbed that fence, we did trust.
We were driving on faded lines underneath cheap gas station signs. We had forever in our wild designs. Yeah, we were just kids back on faded lines. There's a corner store, the broken neon glow, where we'd waste our summers taking it slow.
Counting up the quarters from a worn out pair of jeans, living out our very own suburban scenes.
You said this town could never hold you down.
We were the royalty of this whole forgotten town.
We were driving on faded lines
Underneath cheap
gas station signs. We had forever in our wild designs. Yeah, we were just kids back on faded lines.
It's funny how a place can look the same, but everything that mattered changed. I wonder if you ever drive back through, and if this empty highway thinks of you.
We were driving on faded lines
Underneath cheap gas station signs.
we had forever in our wild designs. Yeah, we were just kids back on faded lines. Yeah, gravel kicks up as I take that bend. Boots on the pedal, both hands set. Radio low, I hear my breath. List in my head, no time for regret. Small town sign slides past my view. Bills on the dash, but I cut straight through. Told my past stay, it tried to call. I kept the lane and I didn't stall. You kept me steady, I hold the wheel when it gets heavy. I don't kneel, I stand up ready. That's the deal. You kept me steady, I hold the wheel. One round rap, counted 1, 2, 3. Notes in the phone, that's my receipt. Mic check quick, then I set my rate. No cheap talk, I protect my slate. Late night run, but I leave no mess. Hands still clean while I clear that stress. Crowd gets loud, I keep my cool. Short hook hits, proof not few. You kept me steady, I hold the wheel when it gets heavy. I don't kneel, I stand up ready. That's the deal. You kept me steady, I hold the wheel. Did I break once? Sure, I learned fast. Turn that crack to a solid cast. Call it fate or a cleaner view. Either way, I choose what I do. You kept me steady, I hold the wheel when it gets heavy. I don't kneel, I stand up ready. That's the deal. You kept me steady, I hold the wheel. clock hits 9, I close my tabs and step outside. Earbuds in, I pick a track we never tried. Delete our chat, then I type, then I erase. Cross that green, I swear I'll keep a different pace. I keep it steady, breathe slow like they say, but the pull grows stronger when I look away. I can't quit you yet. Told myself I'm sad, still you know reset. If it's wrong, I'll own the bed. I can't quit you yet, yeah.
Morning run, I switch the route around the park. Count my laps, I try to keep the thoughts apart. Skip a call I used to take on cue. Clean my feet, attack, post points to you.
Lunch alone, I draw a line I won't send yet. 5 short words stay unsent, I still hedge that text. I can't quit you yet. Told myself I'm sad, still you know reset. If it's wrong, I'll own the bed. I can't quit you yet. I tried rules and distance like a test. Simple truth fits cleaner in my chest. If there's a cost, I'll pay it with no debt. Where I walk, still lines to you, not done yet. I can't quit you yet. Told myself I'm sad, still you know reset. Say the word, I'll make it make sense. I can't quit you yet. I watch you walk across the floor, and all the problems feel so small before. You got that look, you pull me in. For a little while, I forget everything. Yeah, for a moment, it all feels right. Just us against the noise of the city night. Your love is like good poison in my blood. One taste is way too much, but it's not enough. It burns me up, leaves a bitter trace. Why does the cure feel like the worst mistake? I wake up and I check my phone. Half of me is hoping that you left me alone. My friends all ask me where I've been. I can't explain the state I'm in. I replay every word you said last time. It's a beautiful chaos messing with my mind. Your love is like a poison in my blood. One taste is way too much, but it's not enough. It burns me up, leaves a bitter trace. Why does the cure feel like the worst mistake? Should I walk away? I know the smart move, but my feet won't listen when I'm close to you. Every warning sign is getting hard to read. You're the very last thing that I'll ever need. Your love is like a poison in my blood. One taste is way too much, but it's not enough. It burns me up, leaves a bitter trace. Why was the cure. Feel like the worst mistake. Packed up my bags, left the whole state. Didn't leave a note on the garden gate. Changed my number, deleted the thread. Erased every single word you said. Found a small town where nobody knows about the story and how it goes. But I'm following a blueprint I can't see. And every single highway leads to thee. I tried to burn the pages, break the binding spine, but at the end of the road, your world is next to mine. Took a new job, working through the haze. Learned to love these quiet, structured days. Focused on the details, the bottom line. Built a different future, thought it was fine. Then a stranger asked me for the time, and on their wrist was your favorite design. Cause I'm following a blueprint I can't see. And every single highway leads to thee. I tried to burn the pages, break the binding spine, but at the end of the road, your world is next to mine. Is it a warning? Is it just a sign? This tangled feeling that's so intertwined. How many times can I start all over new before I finally accept the view that I'm following a blueprint I can't see? And every single highway leads to thee. I tried to burn the pages, break the binding spine, but at the end of the road, your world is next to mine.
Deleted your number for the 5th time today. Swore to myself I will keep you away. Walked to the corner store for something to drink, but every street sign just makes me think about the way you looked when you said goodbye, knowing it was just another beautiful lie. My brain knows better, but my heart's a fool, breaking all my own damn rules for you. I tell myself this is the final round, then you call and I let my defenses down. I went out with some people to a crowded place. Tried to get lost, leave not a single trace of you in my head, but it's no use at all. I'm just waiting and hoping you'll make the call. Someone tells a joke and everyone laughs. I'm just counting the minutes and the broken halves. My brain knows better, but my heart's a fool, breaking all my own damn rules for you. I tell myself this is the final round, then you call and I let my defenses down. How many times can a lesson be learned? How many many bridges have to be burned? I'm the one holding the matches and the gasoline, stuck in the middle of a recurrent scene. My brain knows better, but my heart's a fool, breaking all my own damn rules for you. I tell myself this is the final round, then you call and I let my defenses down.
Face down, I set my tone. List in my head, I move alone. Car tabs green, I clear the gate. Stairs take 5, I choose my pace. So doubt knocks, I let it pass. Hands on the wheel, I own this path. Say less, I do. I set the pace, I follow through. Weight in my chest, I cut it loose. Say less, I do. Studio lights, red dot on, talk back clicks. We press go strong, trim one take, lift the mix. Send that mail, close the fix. Split sheet clean, count what's due. Call come sharp, I keep it cool. No backseat voice, no borrowed rules. I back myself, I see it through. Say less, I do. I set the pace, I follow through. Weight in my chest, I cut it loose. Say less, I do. If plans been once, should I pause on cue? I breathe, lock in, then I follow through. No shortcut needed, the proof is the move. I take my shot and I land it true. Say less, I do. I set the pace, I follow through. Weight in my chest, I cut it loose. Say less, I do. I'm in a city that you've never seen, watching the people pass, living in between the morning rush and the afternoon slow down. Just another stranger in another town. I trace the lines on my palm with my thumb, pretending I don't know what's to come. But we orbit each other like the moon and the sea. It doesn't matter to where you are, you're a part of me. We can fight it, we can try to break the cord, but it always pulls us back to the same accord. A song we both like started playing on the store speakers, and for a second the world got weaker. I saw your face in the reflection of the glass. Just a fleeting moment, but it came to pass. It's in the small things, the unexpected signs. Reading your thoughts between the lines. 'Cause we orbit each other like the moon and the sea. It doesn't matter where you are, you're a part of me. We can fight it, we can try to break the cord, but it always pulls us back to the same accord. just a fundamental truth I can't deny. It's not a choice to make, not a path to choose. It's the only direction I could never lose. 'Cause we all need each other like the moon and the sea. It doesn't matter where you are, you're a part of me. We can fight it, we can try to break the cord, but it always pulls us back to the same accord. Used to watch the action from the side, learn to keep my own thoughts deep inside. They had a role for me, a part to play. I just nodded, went on with my day. Always careful, never made a sound. Followed footprints on the solid ground. But I'm going off script now, dropping all my lines, leaving all the old scenes way behind. This story's mine, to write between the signs. Yeah, I'm going off script, watch me redefine. Watch me redefine. You see me now and you don't recognize this different kind of fire in my eyes. You try to tell me what I ought to be, but your opinion doesn't work on me. Used to value your every word, now it's just a whisper barely heard. 'Cause I'm going off script now, dropping all my lines, leaving all the old scenes way behind. This story's mine, to write between the signs. Yeah, I'm going off script, watch me redefine. Watch me redefine. It wasn't easy learning how to speak, to find a strength when I was feeling weak. But all the doubt just made me stand up tall. Guess I had to almost lose it all. Yeah, I'm going off script now, dropping all my lines, leaving all the old scenes way behind. This story's mine, to write between the signs. Yeah, I'm going off script, watch me redefine. Watch me redefine. Watch me redefine. Watch me Gravel pops, 2-lane bends past the county line. Gas pump clicks the top off, keep my head fine. Radio low, I hum a plain steady tune. Hands at 10 and 2, I leave a small town soon. Tried 3 turns left, took 1 more right, stay cool. Funny how each route keeps circling you.
I find you anyway, switch the path and still it points your way. Call it fate, I won't look away. I find you anyway.
Yeah, I don't chase, I set my pace. Clean cut, Notes in my phone show up, keep shut. City lights blink, numbers on the dash, no sway. I breathe, count forward and clear my day. You see it too, tracks fall back like they knew. I sign my wins and they line to you.
I find you anyway. Switch the path and still it points your way. Call it fate, I won't look away. I find you anyway.
No big speech, I keep it plain and true. If the pull stays strong, I'll step straight through. Cost or no cost, I'll take what's due. I walk my line and it leads to you. I remember the days of the cheap talk, the low expectations on a long walk. They drew a little box for me, told me to fit in. Didn't know I was about to shed my own skin. I was listening to advice from people going nowhere. Now I see the whole play from a higher chair. I don't move for the critics on the sidelines. I'm living by my own set of guidelines. Used to follow their lead, now I set the pace. This is my time, my motion, my space. I cut the dead weight, I cleared out the sound of anyone who tried to keep me on the ground. Now my phone buzzes with the ones I miss. Yeah, funny how they notice what they once dismissed. Build my own foundation, brick by boring brick. Now they all want a tour, trying to learn the trick. I don't move for the critics on the sidelines. I'm living by my own set of guidelines. Used to follow their lead, now I set the pace. This is my time, my motion, my space. They said be realistic, they said know your role, but a fire in the heart is beyond control. I'm not here to be a piece in their collection. I'm the whole damn exhibition, a new direction. I don't move for the critics on the sidelines. I'm living by my own set of guidelines. Used to follow their lead, now I set the pace. This is my time, my motion, my Bought a one-way ticket on a westward train, hoping for some sunshine, praying for some rain. Anything to wash away the thought of you. Started something different, something fresh and new. Got a new apartment on the second floor. Told myself I wasn't looking back no more, but it feels like we're hardwired, a circuit in my head. Every path I take just leads me back instead. I can pull the plug, I can cut the thread, but it feels like we're hardwired even when it's dead.
parties. Tried to play along, laughed at all the jokes, even when they're wrong. I focused on my work, I focused on my friends. You were just a story that I said had reached its end. I built a fortress, solid and so tall, just to find your picture hanging on the wall. Cause it feels like we're hardwired, a circuit in my head. Every path I take just leads me back instead. I can pull the plug, I can cut the thread, but it feels like we're hardwired even when it's dead. Was this decided when we were just kids, before we even knew what loving is? I'm tired of fighting what I can't control. This connection has a grip on my whole being. Cause it feels like we're hardwired, a circuit in my head. Every path I take just leads me back instead. I can pull the plug, I can cut the thread, but it feels like we're hardwired even when it's dead.
Yeah, I remember that cracked dashboard vinyl. We were young enough to think that nothing was final. Driving too fast down that gravel driveway, listening to a cheap radio on a Friday. You were pointing out shapes in the clouds above. Didn't know a thing about life or love, just knew the feeling of the setting sun. Thought those county lines were the only ones. We were kings of that broken fence line, chasing the feeling that was so alive. Had a pocket full of nothing but a world to find in the rear view of my mind. And now I'm paying bills I can't afford in the city's haze, going through the motions of my numbered days. But I heard a car backfire and the sound it made took me right back to that dusty lemonade. We used to drink on your porch, making big plans. Life held together by two young hands. It's a different person who's looking back now, but the memory's the same, and I still don't know how. We were kings of that broken fence line, chasing the feeling that was so alive. Had a pocket full of nothing but a world to find in the rear view of my mind. Time's a thief, you know it doesn't play fair. It steals the moments and leaves the air. But sometimes a smell or a certain sound brings it all back on this hallowed ground. We were kings of that broken fence line, chasing the feeling that was so alive. Had a pocket full of nothing but a world to find in the rear view of my mind. Signal counting down from 10. I hold my breath. I pick a different turn, take the longer left. Turnstile beeps, I slide through with a car. Tell myself it's over, then I drop my guard. Streets drop patterns I never meant to choose. Every detour tilts and lands on you. Can't shake you, change the plan, change the route. Still you, I admit it now. It's you. Can't shake you. I swapped the playlist, skipped the tracks we used to choose. Take a farther bus and step off one stop early too. Lunch break on the curb, I keep the bite small. Tell me why a random sign pulls me when I stall. Back at work I take the task, I push on through. One straight phrase drops in and points to you. Can't shake you, change the plan, change the rules. Still you, I admit it now. It's you. Can't shake you. So I stop the fight and call it what it is. No pretty talk, I keep it plain, no twist. If the routes are wired like this, I'll follow through. Where I stand, the pull is you. Can't shake you, shake